Good morning, Virgo, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I will be doing a reading for you for the week of April the 21st to the 27th, 2024. I apologize for the delay. I have been dealing with strep throat, so I've been having a fever and my voice was pretty much gone. So here I am, and I hope that you will find some grace with that. Okay, so I have already cut your decks and I have shuffled your cards 6 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date April the 21st, 2024. Okay, so you break that down and add them all up, it equals 6. So that's where I got that number. Okay, so why don't we dive right in here? The first card we have for you today, my dear Virgo, is the Four of Coins. Okay, so the Four of Coins, in the number 4 can signify stability and foundation. So perhaps this is something that you are trying to work towards. Excuse me. Perhaps money is a little bit tight and you are being frugal. Perhaps you are being mindful of where you're spending your money. This is not a very bad thing to do right now, considering the price of everything. I live in Canada and prices are ridiculous right now, and it's hard to live in Canada at the moment, and I'm sure it's hard to live a lot of different places. We're going through a financial reset globally, and there's going to be a lot of changes happening. So you definitely want to make sure you are looking into where your finances are. If you have any investments, be mindful that so when you want to like zoom out a little bit, okay, with respects to finance. Okay, and we've got a lot of global instability right now, and we are due for a reset in the global reserve currency. Okay, so if you look throughout the history, I'm a nerd, okay? If you look throughout the history, global reserve currencies last around 80 to 100 years. Okay, and so the US is due for its end period right now. Okay, so we took over from the United States took over from Great Britain with respects to being the global reserve currency after World War II, I believe, if not World War One. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, one of those wars. Okay, so and so we are due for a global reset. Now we have BRICS countries in the world: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, the Saudi Arabia, Iran's joined. Brazil's in it. Yeah, Brazil, obviously. There's a lot of other countries that are wanting to join, and they all want to start dethroning the American dollar as the global reserve currency and the currency that is used to trade gas and commodities. Okay, so they all want to start using their own local currencies, and there's going to be probably some big black swan event happening where everything's going to turn digital. Okay, we've heard about central bank digital currencies. All they need is some sort of catastrophe, some sort of cyber attack where all the banks go down, and then they're like, oh, we have problem, reaction, solution, right? They obviously caused the problem. The world freaks out a bit, and then we have the solution. We're going to go digital now, right? So be mindful of where you put your money. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor here, but maybe start doing some research. Gold is doing really good right now. Commodities, all of those precious metals have been God's money for thousands of years, and it's probably a good investment to go into. Once again, this is not financial advice. There are some cryptocurrencies that will be utilized in the blockchains going forward, okay, as intermediaries to move money around, to move those CBDCs around. But you need to do your research. Don't buy into the hype of all the meme coins. Don't buy into the hype of all of the, it's always best to do what the other people are not. Oh wait, it's always best to do the opposite of what the mainstream is doing. Okay, so what if they're talking about on the news? I would probably stay away from. Okay, you want to look at what they're not talking about. Okay, and just be mindful that the American dollar is eventually going to lose some power. It's not going to happen overnight. It could, but it most likely won't. And just be mindful just to be frugal right now. Okay, we want to make sure that we are able to survive. We want to make sure, maybe you want to start getting some supplies ready. I'm not trying to instill fear, but it's always good to have like water and toilet paper and some canned foods and stuff, so that you are you have you have feelings of stability, that you're able to weather any storm that might happen. Okay, maybe even putting some money aside for a rainy day, right? Okay, so but that being said, you're actually focusing on your stability, and you're focusing on building a foundation for you to go forward. And this is a very Virgo thing to do. You're very organized, and you want to make sure that you are set for the future. And so maybe you have your eye on it, and you have the ability to be disciplined and to not have that immediate gratification, and to satiate that immediate need for immediate gratification right now. You're able to look forward into the future and to see what you will need there. Okay. Okay, and yeah, so you are being encouraged with the Strength card to dig deep down inside into your reserves of strength. And perhaps this is about the discipline that I had just mentioned. Okay, so yes, we all want some things right now. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm a Virgo rising. I am in the middle. I've just launched a business. Things obviously are slow to start, and it's quite tight at the moment. And so it's frustrating. I can feel that there's like a breakthrough coming through soon. Hopefully this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction coming in. If you've been working on things, right? If you've been planting those seeds, it can work to expand things, right, for you, and turn things around. And it's in Taurus, right? So that's about money and finances, and that's coming up, right, on the 20th. So you want to dig deep down inside and just be disciplined in making sure that you are focused on the long run and not just on the short run, and not just like in the short term, okay? Because it's very easy to give in to your wants and needs in the short term, but when shit comes to shove, you're gonna need something when something happens. You should always have preparations for anything, okay? Especially in today's day and age, shit going down with Iran and Israel, like World War III is about to pop off any minute. And who knows what that might look like, right? So, yeah, we weren't as comfortable as we were before this whole pandemic thing that happened, right? So, that being said, on the normal Rider-Waite deck here, the lady is taming a lion, and her hands are in his mouth. And his tail is in between his legs. And so this can be a metaphor that signifies taming your inner demons as well, right? And so utilizing this downtime is too, right? So like there's opportunities in every situation. So you might not be able to go out and do stuff, but this is a perfect opportunity perhaps to go deep down inside and work on those inner demons. Work on the things that perhaps are steering you from becoming your best self, and integrating them into your being, right? Because our shadow selves are as much as important as the rest of us, okay? And they are needed at certain points in life. Okay, anger is there. All of those negative emotions, like there are no negative emotions. All negative emotions are like, if we didn't have them, we would not be able to survive. Okay, if we lived in a state of elation and comfortableness in this world, you would get killed in a minute. People would take advantage of you because you wouldn't be able to tap in, or you wouldn't get mad at people if they did something to you, right? So they're there they're trying to tell us something. And so you need to be able to integrate them and tap into them when the time is right. Okay, and that goes to what I've been talking about, right? You need to be disciplined in order to focus on the long term, but you also, when shit comes to shove, I don't know why I keep saying that, but when push comes to shove, you need to be able to be dangerous. At the same time, you need to be honorable and a good person, but when push comes to shove, you need to be dangerous as well. And so you have to have integrated that into yourself and become one with that. Okay? Now, Brienne of Tarth in the Game of Thrones, she's a lady of honor. She has integrity, and this is a card that signifies Leo, and Leo leads with his heart. He's very loyal. So you're being loyal to your values, and you're being loyal to and we're all being called to do this right now at this time. Anything that doesn't resonate with who you really are, you need to let go of. And this is the perfect time right now to really shed all of who you are not in order so you can become who you truly are. Okay? And next we have the Eight of Spears. So the Eight of Spears can indicate fast and speedy incoming information or communication. That's positive. Okay? And so your resilience perhaps in being frugal, and this could be swift change coming in as well. So this week is starting off, we're just moving into Taurus season. The sun moved into Taurus on Friday the 20th. We have the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on the Saturday, on the 21st, and we're going to be feeling that for quite some time. So it's not on just that day. Okay, so you might have some communications or some information or fast moving energy coming in for you that deals with your finances, maybe. Okay? This is also can be considered the arrows of love. That's an old interpretation of this, but it's about where you put your focus. Wherever you're putting your focus, that's where you're going to be getting this fast moving change in. So be mindful of what you're focusing on. If you're focusing on lack, then you're going to get more of lack. But if you focus on building yourself up, and how constantly improving yourself, then you're going to see some fruits of your labor coming in. As long as you're leading with your heart. Okay, the universe is going to be matching your energy. Okay. All right, let me just have a sip. My throat's still a little bit sore. Okay, yeah. So with the Four of Coins, we have all is connected. So what was I saying earlier about all of the connectiveness of everything that's happening around the world? Okay, and when you want to pay attention, because as within, so without, as above, so below, right? So whatever's happening in the macrocosm is also happening within us as well. So everything is connected. So all of the wars that you see going on, all of the financial instability, all of these governments that are seemingly wanting to burn everything to the ground, it's all pushing us to be born anew from the ashes, right? We're being pushed to the age of Aquarius. Pluto is still dancing its final dance between Aquarius and Capricorn, right? And Capricorn is top-down control, top-down structure, top-down government control, and Aquarius is about the people. We're having to go through a big transformation right now, and it's all happening for us. It's not happening to us. We're going to end up in a better position after this, but we're going through some growing pains right now. and everything is connected. So if you can pay attention, like I wouldn't recommend watching the normal news because that's just propaganda, in my opinion, that serves the top-down structures. And just, whatever news you're watching, you should be looking into things yourself, not just blindly believing everything that you see. But try to get information from all around the world as to what is happening. And don't spend too much time on it, like me. I just love geopolitics and everything like that and finance. So, but like you can see it all happening if you have your ear to the ground. And you can pick up on little things, and everything is moving in this direction, right? So knowing that everything is connected, and if you can follow the energies and utilize the energies of the astrology as well, like utilizing this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction to your advantage, like what seeds have you planted to be expanded so that your world can be turned upside down. And you got to work with the energy, right? And if things are happening and it's too overwhelming for you, shut up the news and start just focusing on your own life and start building, just focus on your immediate community, okay? But know that everything is connected and it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. It's going to be uncomfortable, but growing is uncomfortable, right? But we always end up being stronger. With the Strength card, we have the Red Garden. Okay, so we see here she is just integrated. Yeah, so this is another card. Like this is really another card that signifies that we're all connected. She is one with the garden. We are the universe, right? And this is with the Strength card. So she has rooted down into the ground, and with all of the inner work that she's done, she's able to bloom. Okay? And without that shadow work, without knowing what your insecurities are and how people can take control of you or manipulate you, right? And reflecting upon situations in the past and understanding people's motivations and your motivations and your negative aspects or darker aspects as well. You need to understand this in order for you to become self-actualized and fully actualized. Like I said, there are times when those dark moments, dark aspects of you are going to be needed. So you need to know that they exist for you to tap into, right? A rose has a thorn, but it's still beautiful, and it's neither good nor bad. It depends on your perspective. If you look at a rose and you see a beautiful rose and you just let it sit there, and it's a thing of beauty. But if you like walk through a rose bush and you cut your leg up, you probably wouldn't think it's that beautiful. So it's a matter of perspective, right? You need to integrate both aspects in order to become fully actualized, okay? Yeah, you see how she's looking into the past? That's what I'm saying. Like, you need to integrate and have, like, go inside and review everything that people have done to you, what you have done, so that you don't repeat mistakes again. I see patterns in everything that has happened, because that's where your power lies. And that's how you can move forward in life. That's where you get this forward moving momentum. Is how you like level up in this game of life, is not learning your lessons so you don't repeat them again. Okay, and with the Eight of Spears, we have the Observer. Yeah, right? So what was I saying before? You need to have your ear to the ground and start picking up on the patterns of things that are going on in the macrocosm, and seeing the similarities in your microcosm. So what is happening in the outside world, how is it synchronizing into your inner world, okay? And knowing that all is connected. If all is, here, I'm going to do it this way. All is connected. So you're going to try to pick up on these things. You're a very good analyst, Virgo. So start paying attention more to things that are happening around you and picking up on how things are all connected. And that is going to help you move forward quickly, and be prepared for anything that's going to be happening. Okay. So let's pick an animal card. Ooh, Peacock. I like that. It's such a beautiful deck. Let me see here. Sorry. Look at that. Okay, so Peacock, vibrancy. You are born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Remember, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance, right? Lead with your heart and your values. Grace, vibrancy, self-esteem, authenticity, protection, good luck, integrity, sensuality, refinement, pride, prosperity, phoenix, right? Right? Rising from the ashes. Resurrection. The peacock is the most iridescent of all the birds. Their feathered cloak of blue, aqua, and gold is worthy of royalty. Their boisterous cries hold both mockery and laughter, which comes from their regal self-confidence. Peacocks are blessed with clear vision that notices the smallest detail. Noticing the smallest detail. Be the observer. Because of their ability to eat poisonous snakes, peacocks were used as protectors in ancient temples. If peacock appears, good luck will follow. The feathers of peacocks are symbols for protection, prosperity, and sensuality. They can be used in smoke rituals to cleanse and renew the aura. The peacock is a symbol for rebirth and new beginnings, like its cousin, the elusive phoenix. That's really interesting. If peacock is your totem, you have a colorful and vibrant personality that is sure to win admirers. You can raise yourself to great heights of brilliance in your field. Peacock people have the gift of observation and keen perception. Your inner vision brings you wisdom and foresight. You must guard against letting your vanity or pride get the better of you. The best peacocks are just their authentic selves. Your positivity and radiance helps lift others up to realize their own worth. You are crowned with beauty and grace. So some things to keep in mind are, have you been hiding your inner beauty? Have you lost sight of the value of others? Has vanity made you arrogant? And practice humility. Okay? So that is all I have for you today, my dear Virgo. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You can also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I'm truly grateful for your energy and thank you for watching my video. I will see you next time, Virgo. Have a great day.